Hey guys, welcome to my channel for Aries all over the place and my review of Love is Blind. So we're going to start where we left off at the end of episode 11, where Emma in her roundabout way told Mike yes, and then they left us on a cliffhanger, and then it was Mike's turn and he said no. Which we kind of understand and know why, because he wants some children and Emma's not sure if she wants kids. So totally understandable. I get it. It didn't seem like it was a no forever. It seemed like I'm just not ready to get married right now, but we're not breaking up, which is good. I do have in my notes that Emma handled it very well. She handled it with grace. I do think she said something though, like at the end when they were leaving, that kind of confirmed, like, girl, you don't want no kids. She was just gonna go along with the ride. But hopefully they stayed together. I said that this wedding was one of the most mature weddings that, as far as them saying no, that has ever been handled, in my opinion, in Love is Blind history. So I do commend them for that. I also said too, I saw a post that was like kind of like a joke about Mike that said, we don't know anything else about this man other than the fact that he wants to have kids, which is really true. But also, I didn't see enough conversation about how he was going to help her in her the things that she was saying was her reservation about having children. I didn't hear him talk enough about how he would support her through that. Like, meet me halfway, meet me in the middle. Like, I don't want you to ever worry. Like, if we have children and things like this happen or this happens, I got you. And I'm going to be there to support you emotionally, I didn't hear enough of that. Okay. I would have loved to hear more of that, other than I just want to continue my legacy type of thing. Cause a lot of men will say that and it don't be helping at all. All right. So moving right along. Next we have Amber and Jordan. Y'all know Jordan is my boo. I like Jordan. But yeah, so he's still expressing his nerves about everything. Amber looked great in her dress. Her boobs were like, I'm like, girl, where you getting that? But yeah, Amber looked great. Her daughter's a cutie pie, Emma. She's really cute. I have that Jordan looked nice in his suit. He did. The way he hugged his sister and would not let go of her, oh my God, he was so nervous. And it was kind of cute. Like, it wasn't weird, it was cute. It was like, oh, he is like really like trying to make sure he does the right thing here. Like, I love that. It was a little weird when Amber's brother was like, I kind of hope that he says no to you. I was like, what? He said, because, how did he say it? He feels like Jordan needs more time. So he was hoping that Jordan says no. Which, again, this is another couple. They both said yes at the altar, which had me a little nervous, but they both said yes. But if they had not said yes, I don't think that they would have necessarily broken up. I think they would be one that would still stay together. Somebody pointed out that Emma, her daughter, was like, no, after he said yes. I noticed that in the playbacks that I'm seeing on social media, but apparently they're divorced. That's what I keep hearing in the rumor mill. So sorry, y'all. I don't know that to be true. We're going to see at the reunion, I guess, if they are. But oh, I also had here how when she walked down the aisle, Jordan said, you look so good. And I said, see, Devontae, that's how you compliment your fiance. Simple, right? But I think they're so cute, and I do understand the doubts that he had at first, and I just wish them the best, and we'll see at the reunion what's going on. Okay, who's next? Brittany and Devontae. All right, so my TV screen moves from all of this wedding bliss to Devontae's dumb self on my screen, looking dumb. Oh my God. But speaking of dumb, now she done brought it back. She brought it back with her post. And I appreciate it, girl. I appreciate it. And I'm glad that you saw what we all saw. But Brittany, baby girl, she was just not trying to hear what that man was saying. He showed up to tell her, we is not getting married today. Mind you, it was their wedding day that day. We're not getting married today. I just have my doubts. She's like, well, I still think that we're going to get married one day. And he says, I'm not a fortune teller. And he says, I got somewhere I got to be. Where you got to be? It's your wedding day. Where do you have to be? You already scheduled something that quick? And then he's like, I'll be in touch. With that giggle. I told y'all about that giggle. And she just was like, oh, stop it. You're so silly. Like, and she's crying and she's like, well, to the confessional, not to him, but saying how she knows that's her husband and her family knows how much she wants to be married and all the things. And she knows that he's going to come around and they're going to be together and she loves him so much. Girl, why? Why? What do you see in this man? He don't like you. He don't like you. He don't like you. He don't like you. Okay. This is just for general for the ladies. All right. Y'all out there who desperately want to be married. And maybe it's just me at my big age. I don't see the value of being married at this point in my life. And these aren't some spring chickens we're talking about on Love is Blind. These people are in their 30s, mid-30s. The desperation behind wanting to be married to somebody, wanting to attach your whole life, your whole being to a person. I understand why people want to be married. I get it. But it's when the desperation of it all comes into play and it's the by any means necessary that comes into play. Because Brittany's not the only one. There's a lot of women out there that are just like, I need my husband, just so that they can say my husband. My husband said, my husband. I don't know if y'all watch Blue Therapy that's on Netflix. I used to watch it back in the day when it was on YouTube. Back when I was in a relationship and needing to go to therapy, and me and him would sit there and watch together. Didn't help. But it's on Netflix now. And the therapist asked this girl, because she's like, I want to be married. I don't know why he won't marry me. He won't propose. Da, 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 da. And she says, well, what does marriage mean to you? And she couldn't answer the question. And then she says, well, I've always wanted to sign MRS on documents and things. And I had the very same expression as her fiance or her boyfriend. What? That's what it is? So that you can say you're married. That's it. And I think that's a lot of women's thing. They just want to say that they've been chosen. They don't really want the marriage. They just want to prove to the world and prove to the other girlies that they were chosen. See? He picked me. He chose me. You're still single. And on the flip side, I don't know why men constantly think that it's an insult to highlight women's singleness. Do y'all see what type of headaches y'all give people? But anywho, she said on her Instagram that she saw what we all saw and realized that she was being dumb in love and she wanted to slap herself through the TV just like the rest of us wanted to. Because I was like, damn, Devontae, Brittany, what is you doing? Like, ugh. I don't know. I've become so hardened that I just don't have, I have a zero tolerance policy. Zero. I can't. I don't know. But we're not here to talk about me and what I think about things. That's for another time. Side note, I decided that I'm going to start profiting off of my pain. Most of you know, some of you may know, I'm an audiobook narrator. And I decided that I'm going to record an audiobook that's going to talk about all of my horror dating experiences. And I'm going to sell it. People going to download it because people nosy, right? They're going to download it. And then I'm going to teach other people how to record audiobooks telling their stories. Watch. Anyways, all right, so he leaves happy that he's done with Brittany because he never wanted her to begin with. I got a lot of notes. I don't even know what they all say. It just sounds like a bunch of scribble. Oh, okay. Aside from him saying that he's not a fortune teller, he then said also that he probably would have tried to figure out how to get a divorce as soon as possible. She mentioned that she never got to meet his mother. She said that he's the love of her life and her person. Yeah, I don't understand. But anyway, next was Alex and Ashley. So Alex gonna bring it back to soccer every time. I told y'all he is going to make a sports reference to the soccer field any chance he gets. He said, hold on, let me put my glasses on because I need to read this. He said, he goes, it's game time. Gotta put the gloves on and the cleats in the locker room with the guys. We're walking out on the field now. It's game time. That's what he said. Again, he is trying to make it very clear. Hey guys, this is the last chance. I'm telling y'all I'm a team player. Hire me to be on your team right here, right now. Bruh, calm down, relax. Ashley said, I'll be shocked if he says yes. So she knew that he wasn't going to say yes because apparently they met the day before, according to Alex now, that they met the day before and he told her that he was going to say no. So she made sure that she was ready for him to say no with the way she responded because she got up there and was like, I already know what you're going to say. And I choose me. And today is a win. She used that sports references right back at him. His mama sitting there rolling her eyes like she didn't know he was going to say no. You knew he was going to say no too. But you sitting there acting all surprised. Talking about she caught you a liar. Somebody also pointed out the fact that she wore a white dress. She wanted them mamas. But whatever. He didn't care. He didn't like her either. He didn't care. I done said it over and over again. He wasn't there for love anyway. So yeah, I hope Ashley finds the person for her. But Alex didn't give two craps about getting married, being married, falling in love. He's probably on the next thing smoking to find his ex that he was still smashing. Next, we have Vic and Christine. Oh, the faves. So she meets his mom and sister. It was such a beautiful moment and so pure and genuine. Oh my God. It was so good to see. It's so refreshing. And it's like, wow, there are good people out here, you know? Like, no judging. She's a white woman. He's a black man. But those families and how each of their mothers embraced each child, and it was just really great. And Vic is a good dude. His friends seem cool. Like, he's a good guy, and it just really like refreshed my hope for the world in that there are some decent men out here who want to be married, will be married, will respect their woman. The reunion coming up, so we're gonna see. But I think Vic is just a good guy. Like, I think Jordan's a good guy. There's some good guys out there. There's a vlog I've been watching randomly because I'm going to Japan soon. So I've been watching like all these like Japan travel vlogs. And there's this guy, he's a filmmaker. His vlogs are so cool. But he does it with his wife, and he loves that lady so much. And he went to Japan without her, and he was like crashing out because he didn't have his wife with him. Like, he's like, this is my person, this is my best friend. Like, that's how it's supposed to be. That's how it should be. And it's just beautiful to see when you see it. It ain't often we get to see it, but when we do, it's lovely. I have that Vic cleans up very nicely too. He looked nice in his suit. A lot of people online thought that his friend was his brother because they do kind of look alike a little bit, but no, that was just his friend. They were nice though. I liked his friends. I thought that they seemed like they have good heads on their shoulders too. I like how his friend was like, how's Christine's rhythm? Because we about to be partying. I'm like, damn, I'm jealous. I want to come to the reception. I want to come to the party. They probably did have a really great time. And I thought it was cute too because I guess she like gave him some lingerie or something like that. And, you know, so I was like, okay, maybe y'all not as boring as y'all portray, you know. So Vic up there, he said, "You're my rib. I do. Listen, I'm telling you, like, it was beautiful. It was great." I said, and others people said, "Oh, this is the best since Lauren and Kim." Now, let me tell you, Lauren and Kim be getting on my nerves. They got on my nerves a little bit more after the show was done, but I thought that they were cool. Again, even though it was the first season of Love is Blind, not so sure that they entered into this experience for the right reasons. But they got a lovely marriage and a lovely new baby out of it. So, yeah, I think Vic and Christine might be the new Lauren and Cam. But I hate to say that just because they're two biracial couples. But Tiffany and Brett, they were great too. So, all of them. Yeah. So, that's pretty much my review of the last episode. I'm more interested in this reunion that is coming up. I didn't think that the trailer for the reunion was very good. It didn't really show much or show anything. So we're gonna see. Thank you for watching this review, and again, I will be posting for the reunion, and then if there's any other show that you think I should watch, let me know in the comments and I will give my thoughts. Maybe I will give some commentary on Blue Therapy and what's going on with that show because I've been watching that. But yeah, so thanks for watching, and I will see you guys on my next video for the reunion. Bye.